各位法友上午好，欢迎大家参加今天佛陀成道日的共修活动。此次的活动是由亲者基金会圆满法藏佛典汉译计划主办，我们非常荣幸能在这样一个殊胜的日子，邀请到戒英多杰堪布为我们主持此次的共修。Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's online Sakadava Gypsum practice. It's our great honor to have Khenpo Choying Doje lead this group practice on such an auspicious day. 首先，我们请慧觉法友带领我们读诵皈依发心文。Firstly, we would have Sabrina lead us in reciting the Refuge and Bodhicitta prayer.
达摩我集无量无边众有情，直至菩提皈依三根本，生起愿行圣意菩提心，为利众生愿证佛果位。南无我集无量无边众有情，直至菩提皈依三根本，生起愿行圣意菩提心，为利众生愿证佛果位。南无我集无量无边众有情，直至菩提皈依三根本，生起愿行圣意菩提心，为利众生愿证佛果位。Namo, until I and all beings attain enlightenment, I take refuge in the three roots. To attain Buddhahood for the benefit of others, I arouse aspiring, entering, and absolute bodhicitta. Namo, until I and all beings attain enlightenment, I take refuge in the three roots. To attain Buddhahood for the benefit of others, I arouse aspiring, entering, and absolute bodhicitta. Namo, until I and all beings attain enlightenment, I take refuge in the three roots. To attain Buddhahood for the benefit of others, I arouse aspiring, entering, and absolute bodhicitta.
接下来的15分钟呢，请大家跟随我们一起用中文和英文念诵圣三皈依大圣经，并观看由宗萨钦者仁波切亲自掌镜摄影，由圆满法藏志工们剪辑录制的视频。Now we invite you to join us for the next 15 minutes as we recite the sutra in both Chinese and English, following the video recording of Taking Refuge in the Three Jewels, filmed by Mzonsa Khyentse Rinpoche himself and edited by Kumarajiva volunteers.
숨과 잡수름조와 세자와 태와 진빈도 없소
接下来，请大家和我们以虔诚的心，用中文和英文念诵21度母礼赞文。请讲中文的法友先和我们一起念诵。Please join us in reciting the 21 praises to Tara in Chinese and English. We would like to request our Chinese-speaking friends to recite the Chinese version firstly.
成就度母，听力他瑞苏基用，特他瑞这主普为，特瑞能守住生意，去斯瓦哈自我参力，听力就度所用。
安住至圣定其中。
那接下来呢，我们将以英语版再次念诵。Now let's recite once again in English.
Homage to Tara, so swift and courageous, Mother who banishes fear with Totara. With Ture you meet all our needs and our wishes. With Svaha, great Mother, we bow down before you. Homage to Tara, so swift and courageous, your eyes flash like lightning, so quick and all-seeing. Born from the tears of the Lord of Trilyoka, at the heart of a beautiful lotus in blossom. Homage to Tara, whose smile is as radiant as 100 million full autumnal moons, ablaze with the light of the stars in their thousands. You shine with the transcendent light of perfection. Homage to Tara, our golden-skinned mother, adorning your hand is an azure blue lotus, kind, open-handed, hard-working and patient, and one with the state of Samadhi perfected. Homage to Tara, whose victories are endless, the crown on the heads of the Tathagatas, praised by the masters of all the perfections. All bodhisattvas rely on your guidance. Homage to Tara, our spellbinding mother, you create all of space with your Hung and Tutare. All beings you magnetize without exception, and trample the 7 worlds under your feet. Homage to Tara, whom all the gods worship, Indra, Marut, Agni, Shiva and Brahma, praised by the demons who harm and assail us, ghost spirits, zombies, Gandharvas and Yakshas. Homage to Tara, who crushes black magic, with Trey and with Pei you destroy harmful forces. You dance right knee bent and the left leg extended, all magic consumed in a blazing inferno. Homage to Tara, whose spine-chilling Ture vanquishes even the powerful Mara. Wrinkling her beautiful brow in fierce anger, she crushes all foes and destroys them completely. Homage to Tara, the radiant lady, you form at your heart the 3 rare and supreme. Mother, whose radiance fills all directions with brilliant light that bedazzles all thinking. Homage to Tara, whose sparkling tiara shines with the light of her limitless joy. Your laughter and Tutari topple all demons, subduing all worlds with exultant delight. Homage to Tara, the mother who summons all the world's leaders with Hung and a frown. You free us from hardship, from need and misfortune, from homelessness, poverty, hunger and thirst. Homage to Tara, whose bright shining tiara is graced with a brilliant crescent new moon. Sitting amidst your thick mane of black tresses is Lord Amitabha, irradiant with light. Homage to Tara, encircled by fire, infernos of flames like the end of all time. Truth's enemies and their great armies you vanquish, and spin right leg stretched with your left leg drawn in. Homage to Tara, who strikes the earth's surface, you pound with your palms and you stamp with your feet. With Hung and a glowering scowl all your anger shatters the underworld's layers all 7. Homage to Tara, the one who is blissful, you are liberation, your province is peace. With Om and with Svaha so perfectly rendered, you lay waste to all the worst evils and sufferings. Homage to Tara, immersed in deep rapture, you shatter the bodies of all of your foes. Declaiming your 10 letters and Hung of wisdom, you liberate every suffering being. Homage to Tara, the ball-dancing lady, with Ture you stomp and all obstacles perish. With Hungma, Meru, Mandara and Vindaya, and the 3 worlds of existence all tremble. Homage to Tara, who holds in her white hand a moon-demarked moon like a heavenly lake. Expunging all traces of toxins and venom, you purge all the poisons with Tara Tarape. Homage to Tara, whom all the gods count on, their kings and their gods and Kimnaras all trust. Your armor of joy and contentment is splendid, it clears away nightmares and soothes away strife. Homage to Tara, whose lustrous eyes sparkle and shine with the light of the sun and full moon. Uttering Hara Hara and Tutare, you pacify all the most vicious pandemics. Homage to Tara, who with 3 Tatatas commands all the power she needs to bring peace. Supreme Ture, you are the one who annihilates the halls of Grahas, Vetalas, and the Yakshas.
非常感谢大家。接下来的1个小时，我们希望请堪仁波切为我们开示皈依三宝与持诵21度母礼赞文的种种利益。Thank you for reciting with us. For the next hour, we would like to request Karen Rinpoche to enlighten us on the various benefits of taking refuge in the 3 Jews and reciting the 21 praises to Tara. Please, Karen Rinpoche.
南无古鲁贝，南无布达呀，南无达玛呀，南无松嘎呀。Jahidele and happy Sagadava to all of you.
皈依上师，皈依佛，皈依法，皈依僧。首先问候大家扎西德勒，然后也是庆祝大家共同庆祝释迦牟尼佛成道日萨嘎达瓦。
I'm so happy to have opportunity to celebrating of the Buddha's most auspicious day, such as Enlightenment Day according to Tibetan Buddhism. So with you all, so I'm so happy.
今天我非常高兴能有这个机会和大家一起度过这非常殊胜的日子，像是今天是释迦牟尼佛的成道日，我们一起度过这一天，非常的高兴。
So, as many of you already know, today is considered one of the, I think, the most auspicious day according Buddhism, and especially the Tibetan Buddhism, Vajrayana Buddhism.
我相信大家已经知道了，在佛教里面，这是非常被看重、非常被重视的一天，特别是在密教里面。
So, like we believe on this full moon and this Visad month, and like usually we said, a double auspicious day. It has a little bit different interpret. I mean, I think they all are equally same. But generally, it is always that Enlightenment Day and subduing the day of the subduing all the maras and passing into Mahaparinirvana on this day, and then also slightly have a different, because based on the different sutras. And anyway, on this month, in the Saga month, according to the Vinaya philosophy, on the 7th of the Sagadava is the Buddha's birthday. But the majority of the Buddhism also consider the today or full moon day, today or yesterday, I don't know. Anyway, in the full moon day is considered the Buddha's birthday. So it is the most auspicious day for Buddhism.
我相信大家已经知道，今天是月圆之日，也可以说是卫赛节。那有不同的解读对于这个节日，但是总的来说，这一天是 纪念佛陀的成道、降魔以及涅槃的日子。那当然，基于经文来说是有不同的不同的解释。根据律藏来说，7号是佛陀降生的日子，诞辰的日子。那我们说今天或者说是昨天，就是月圆之日，是总的来说是最被看重的日子，我们非常重视，是最殊胜的日子，在佛教当中。
So today our topic is very special that we only know, for example, like we said, and today, this kind of auspicious day, if we do any merit, it will be multiplied. So we know it because we base on the Buddha's teaching, we need to know through the Buddha's teaching. Otherwise, like for others things, we can understand it through our own analyzing, own sort of logic or something like that. But today, our most topics, we needed to talk about based on the Buddha's, the scriptures.
那今天我们的主题是非常特别的，因为今天我们大家都知道是殊胜的日子，我们常常听到做任何的善业都是会成100倍、成1000倍等等。但是我们怎么样知道这些就是成几倍的这种这样子呢？是根据佛陀本身自己的教言，佛陀的经文才知道的。像是别的事情等等，我们自己可以通过逻辑推理等等来理解，可以知道。
Then also, for example, like which we are going to talk about the benefit of the taking refuge and the benefit that we will get from the chanting 21 praise to the Tara. Those also we needed to explain through the Buddha's teaching. Only that the only way we can understand.
同样的，我们也会讲到，就是做这些的益处是什么，或者好处什么，像是我们皈依和念诵圣救度母、佛度母21种礼赞文等等，知道这些益处是基于佛陀的教言，只有在根据佛陀本身的教言，我们才能知道这些真正的益处和好处到底是什么。
For example, like today, the most the auspicious day, if we like reciting just now the Sutra of the Taking Refuge, 3 areas, it's very different from chanting in a different day. It will accumulate multiplied merit. We will be accumulate merit. Those things, it's like ordinary being like us. It's already beyond from our knowledge. I mean, we thought depend on Buddha's teaching, or we thought rely on Buddha's. We are not able to understand.
举个例子来说，像我们刚刚念诵的这些礼赞文等等，如果我们念诵这些是在不同的日子，不是像今天是有数以千倍的这种数以千倍的功德等等，这些益处和好处，以我们凡夫的认知来说，是超越我们的凡夫的普遍的一般认知的能力和感知的，所以除了根据佛本身的教言来看，我们是没办法去理解的。
Then also like we can experience the benefit of the like taking refuge under Buddha Dharma, but we don't know why so much benefit can have to taking refuge, we can experience, we can also witness the benefit of the chanting or doing Tara Pujas, but we don't know why it has this much merit and power. That's what I mean.
我们可以感受到，亲身感受到，皈依佛法的好处和益处，或者说我们参加法会的时候，真的真切能感受到这些益处，但是我们不能知道到底原因是什么，为什么，或者说为什么这些功德和力量到底是什么？
So that's why we need to have some who are specialists on this kind of mystery linked from cause and result and so on and so forth.
因此，我们需要一个专家来指引我们，就是这其中的因果因果联系，这些神秘的因果联系是需要一个专家来给我们指示出来的。
So as a Buddhist, we think the Buddha is the best specialist on this kind of thing.
作为一个佛教徒、佛弟子，我们认为佛陀是这方面最棒、最好的专家。
So, based on the Buddha's sutras, I will share you the summarize of the benefit of taking refuge under Buddha Dharma Sangha and reciting these actually 3 lines or 4 lines of the refuge. First, then secondly, I'm going to share the also Sam based on the text and what kind of benefit we possibly can get and from the price of the Tara.
因此，接下来我会基于经文，佛陀所讲的经文经典来和大家一起分享，或者说概括。首先我们对于皈依的好处是什么？又或者说我们皈依的时候所念诵的这些偈颂，它是到底有怎样的好处？然后第二点我会继续说一下我们刚刚念诵的杜母的礼赞文等等，他们的念诵它的好处和益处。
I will actually this kind of like what I'm going to share today. I don't think it's anything new to you.
其实我觉得我现在将要跟大家分享的，可能你们都已经懂了，就不是什么新鲜的事情了。
I believe on the people who are attended today here on this auspicious, on this topic. I believe most of us consider we are Buddhist. We are already sort of taking refuge under Buddha Dharma Sangha. So that's my assumed guess. So in that case, I think most of you have already heard whatever I'm going to share today here.
我相信今天来的各位大家，既然都是在这样一个殊胜的日子，然后来参加我们的共修，然后在这样特别的主题以下，大家应该已经都是佛教徒、佛弟子了，所以大家应该也是已经皈依过的，你们大概已经听过我将要说的开示了。
Then also those things which we are going to discuss are not difficult to understand.
然后我们接下来会讲到的事情，其实并不是很难去理解的。
It is simple, but not new. It's also not new.
非常简单，而且也并不是什么新的东西。
But very, very important.
但是非常非常重要。
So most important things we always need to do, repeat it again and again, listen again and again, practice again and again. That's what it means practice.
但是虽然是简单，也是旧的，不是什么新的东西，但是因为非常非常的重要，所以我们要重复性的一遍一遍的去做这件事情，这就叫修行修持。
So Like first, in brief, the benefit of the taking refuge under Buddha Dharma Sangha, I will put in two categories, like a temporary benefit, what we can get from the taking refuge under Buddha Dharma Sangha, and ultimate benefit, what we can get from taking refuge under Buddha Dharma Sangha.
当我们说到皈依三宝，皈依佛、皈依法、皈依僧，我会接下来说到就是皈依的益处，首先是以暂时的益处，第二是以究竟的益处有哪些。
And then also, it looks simple and easy, but also when it comes to the like personal situation, what I mean that when we're trying to practice, then also sometimes it's not easy, even taking refuge,
虽然看起来简单，但是以个人来说，当我们想要修持的时候，这就好像变得有点难了，就是基本连皈依这样简单的事情好像也变得非常难。
For example, taking refuge under Buddha. Yeah, it looks simple, nice, and it's a very common way to say. But what it really means of taking refuge under Buddha and taking refuge under Dharma and taking refuge under Sangha. Who is the Buddha? Who is the Dharma? Who is the Sangha? If when we make a summarize and when we practice, it's not easy to have a clear picture in our mind, That means we need to practice again and listen again and again like this.
虽然我们简单来看，比如说我们皈依佛、皈依法、皈依僧，说起来很简单，但是这其中的意义到底是什么？佛陀到底是谁？佛法是什么？那僧众又指的是什么？所以，因为当我们想到这些的时候，这在我们心中也许并不是非常清楚，也就是因为这并不清楚，所以我们需要一遍一遍的要去理解它。
So in brief, the Buddha means who has abandoned all the defects, all the flaws, and who has endowment all the qualities that are necessary for liberating other sentient beings. That is what Buddha means. That is who we are taking refuge under Buddha. That the Buddha we are taking refuge.
简短的来说，当我们说到佛陀是怎样的一个人呢？佛陀是断除了所有的短处，像我们一般来说我们的短处，然后不仅仅是这样，他也有能够解脱所有有情众生的其他有情众生的能力，这就是佛陀。
So taking refuge Buddha means actually we are making vow to take that Buddha to our ultimate teacher. That is what it means that taking refuge under Buddha.
皈依佛的真的意思是我发誓，我皈依佛，也就是使佛成为我究竟的导师，究竟的本师。
So taking refuge in the Dharma means Dharma is obviously Buddha's teaching, but then the object of the refuge the Dharma is basically it is the ultimate solution for all the difficulties, which can solve all the difficulties, and the source of the welfare and all the happiness. That is what the Dharma means.
当我们说到皈依法的时候，法就是佛陀所教导的教言和教法。那我们皈 皈依处是哪里呢？就是这个法是指的是什么呢？佛法指的是所有问题的方案与方法，解决所有的问题和方案，在我们生活当中各种各样的，使我
So
们生活
taking
更喜乐。
refuge Dharma means that we are making vow to take that Dharma is our ultimate solution for any kind of difficulties. That is what it means taking refuge in the Dharma.
也就是说，皈依佛法、皈依法的意思是这样的誓言。我们的誓言就是以佛法作为我们究竟的问题的方案和所有方法。
And to make a vow to take that Dharma is our basically ultimate policies, ultimate constitution, not for only this life, for forever. That's what means what means of the taking refuge under Dharma.
同样的，皈依法的意思就是我们以佛法作为我们究竟解决问题的方法和方案，就是以这样的一个誓言，以佛法作为我们究竟的答案，也就是生生世世都以佛法作为我们个人的信条。
And then taking refuge under the Sangha means that the Sangha, the object of the refuge, are not just ordinary Sangha like us.
皈依僧并不是说我们皈依的僧众是像我们这样一般平凡的僧众。
Those Sanghas are the Buddha's supreme followers.
这些僧众是佛陀的殊胜的圣僧。
What I mean, the supreme means Arya. Usually we in the Sanskrit we call Arya, the noble beings who have already abandoned all the defilement and who has already realization of the truth. Those Sanghas we are taking refuge under, not ordinary Sangha who are still conditional with the defilement or so on and so forth.
原来的 defilement 的啥子找我读嘅
So nyomung.
有吗？拉松。也就是说，我们所皈依的僧是圣僧，不是一般的僧众。这些圣僧指的是佛陀的追随者，圣僧们，他们已经断除了所有的烦恼，也有一定的证悟了。
So on the journey, Dharma journey, we need a best friend to whenever we need to help. So when we taking refuge on the Sangha means that we are making vow to take Buddha's supreme follower as our best friend. That is what means taking refuge under the Sangha.
也就是说，皈依僧的真正的意义是我们发誓以圣僧作为我们最好的朋友，是这样的誓言，就是皈依僧。
So those Arya beings are trustworthy friend.
这些圣僧是非常值得信任的朋友。
They will not make mistakes.
他们不会做一些任何错的事情。
Like ordinary sanghas can be good, but not really we are able to, we are not completely able to rely on because the ordinary sangha like Susujo, so like just who has a full of the kelash, nyamung, and then they are not really stable, so can make mistakes. So it's not, therefore they are not object of the refuge.
这里所指的皈依僧，也就是圣僧，跟我们平时的法友等等是非常不一样的。因为我们平时的法友并不是值得我们依赖的对象， 像我们平时凡夫，仍然有烦恼，也可能会做错事，也许并不是非常值得被信赖的等等。所以说，凡夫的法友并不是能够值得我们皈依的。
So those sanghas, like for example, Nagarjuna, Asanga, all those are what I'm talking about.
圣僧，我指的是像龙树菩萨以及其他的菩萨等等。
So that's because I thought it's important. That's why I'm repeating again. And now I'm going to touch the real topic.
因为我认为这是非常重要的，所以我到现在就讲这件事情。然后现在我会真的开始我们的主题。
So in a sutra said, of course, what kind of merit we can get taking refuge under Buddha Dhamma Sangha. We just already understood that when we recited the sutra.
接下来，当我们看到经文的时候，就光因为读了经文，我们就可以了解到，就是皈依佛法僧的功德到底有什么。
But not only that, but in temporarily means in this very life and in this our day-to-day life, also we can get a lot of benefit from taking refuge under Buddha Dharma Sangha, table gems. That's what the Buddha said.
比如说在平日里面暂时的益处或者暂时的功德，是我们就算是在平日里面也是能够得到很多这种功德和好处的。
For example, like when we take refuge under Buddha Dhamma Sangha, sensibly or wholeheartedly, and also just reciting this 3 lines or 4 lines every again and again, actually those purified the karma that we in general, but in particularly that we have already created by desire or loving wrong path, wrong teacher, wrong path, wrong friends, which means non-virtuous friend. So we have a lot of karma of we created a lot of karma through those. This refuge prayer, taking refuge and refuge prayer will purify those karmas.
比如说像当我们诚心诚意的皈依三宝，那就算我们只是念了这三句或者4句的偈颂一遍又一遍，这其中是能够净除我们的业障和罪障的。特别的是我们已经做的业障，包括和错的老师朋友教法等等，或者说不善的师友教法等等，这些都能够净除。
It is very important to purify and reduce those karmas which are created through the loving or desiring wrong way.
净除这些业障是非常非常重要的，因为特别是指这些业障是因为贪婪等等的烦恼而造下的业障。
Otherwise, those which we have already like karma, and that will emerge us and to lead in the same way, lead us to have more desire to meet wrong teacher, wrong path, wrong friend. So that's very important to purify, and then this taking refuge, and we purified this.
那为什么净除这些业障是非常重要的？因为这些已经造作的业障会引领我们有更多的贪，然后带领我们继续也许是遇到错的老师朋友或走错路等等。
And then also another benefit that what Buddha said we can get after taking refuge under Buddha Dhamma Sangha, that we are not able to be harmed by humans. Even inhuman means like negative forces or negative spirit. Can I say negative spirit? So we are not able to harmed by them if we wholeheartedly take refuge under Buddha Dhamma Sangha. As I mentioned, then we are no need to worry about any other things, and we are not able to. We can't be harmed. We can't be harmed by humans and inhumans.
那另一个益处呢，是皈依佛法僧另一个好处是，我们不会被任何人伤害，或者说我们也不会被任何非人伤害，指的是邪恶的鬼神，各种各样的鬼神这样子，我们不需要担心被他们伤害。同样的，我们其实是不会被伤害到的。
Then, not only that, then also said that in taking refuge table gems, it actually will reduce our even physical painfuls or mentally sufferings, make lesser and lesser.
不仅仅是这样，皈依佛法僧也能够让我们自身的身体上以及心灵上的各种苦痛能够减少。
In brief, in summary, the benefit of the taking refuge under Buddha Dhamma Sangha will reduce reduce and making lesser of all the unfavorable situation that we're facing. On all the unpleasant situation that we are facing, right? So it will reduce and will make lesser.
简单的来说，皈依佛法僧能使我们生活中，能去除我们生活中所有的不利和负面，还有所有的不快。
And then not, of course, we don't have to mention that if we take refuge under Buddha Dharma Sangha wholeheartedly, but if sometimes we don't know maybe we have no opportunity to learn who is Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, how, and all those things. But still, just reciting or repeating those three lines, taking refuge under Buddha, taking refuge in Dharma, taking refuge in Sangha, it also have a lot of benefit. The Buddha himself, or even mentioned in the sutra with his stories.
当然，如果我们是真心诚意的皈依佛法僧的话，这个益处是不用说了。但是如果说我们没有时间，或者各种各样的原因，我们其实没办法知道佛法僧到底是谁。然后，但是只是嘴上、口头上的念诵或者重复，这其中也是有非常非常多的益处和利益的。那佛陀本身也有说到这一些。
In the story, I'm trying to make it shorter because of our time concern. But there was one old man who ordained when they are already quite high or old age, and then ordained. And then one devotee, a female devotee, has a lot of respect to him, and the devotee or sponsor offered very expensive pair of the clothes, asking her to teach the Dharma.
那接下来的故事，因为时间原因，我会短短的说一下。从前有一个老人，他在年纪非常大的时候出家了，然后当时有一位女居士对于这位出家人非常的敬重然后作为他的功德主，也是给了他一些衣物，请他能够开示佛法。
But the old monk who had not opportunity to learn Dharma, and then basically he don't know how to give that teaching, and he was really depressed. He was really sad and suffered with mentally, and then he doesn't know what to do because he don't know how to give teaching. But then himself, because of that the suffering, himself spoke to him by himself, to himself, said, not understanding is the suffering. He just said like that. That is not, he didn't say it to the devotee lady, but he just, because he so much suffer, and then author said, not understanding or ignorant is suffering.
然后当时这位老和尚因为还没有花很多时间学习，所以没办法教这位女居士，因此他内心也是有各种各样的折磨，觉得非常的不开心。也就是在他这样不开心的情况下，内心有这种坎坷下，就是嘴上说到无明是苦啊，不明白或者不懂是苦。也就是他在这种情况下就是说出的话。
But the lady, because of her devotion, because of her marriage, and he overheard from the old monk saying that ignorance or not understanding the suffering, she immediately realized that the truth. Oh yes, that's right. The cause of the suffering are the ignorance. And he immediately already obtained arhats. And then he declared that my teacher liberate me from the ocean of the samsara.
但是因为这位女居士本身的信心非常强，还有她自己具足福报，所以当女居士听到这位老和尚说无明是苦的时候，她本身就证悟了实相，然后真正的理解到原来无明就真的是苦啊，无明就是的苦因。也因此这样，这位女居士她就证得了阿罗汉的果位，然后和大家说，哦，这位老和尚解脱了我。
So anyway, because there's a thief who know that the old monk got very expensive cloth. He wanted to steal or rob it. And he followed the old monk and closed the door, asked him to give, otherwise he beat or kill you. And then old monk was not so dumb. And he asked, he said, I can't open the door and you take it from the window. And then the thief put his hand, remember, one hand, but then the old monk said, I received this cloth with respect with two hands. I also want to give it back with two hands. You take it from two hands. And then thief trying to take the cloth with two hands from the window, and the old monk tried his two hands. And then after he tried with a pillar, bend with a pillar, and then what he did is that he was actually quite kind and skillful. He punished him with a stick and said, repeating me. And he said, take refuge under Buddha. And each lines, he beat one stick. Anyway, this thief was really, really suffered. And he went away after that. Okay, so I'm trying to make it shorter. So I'm worried about our time.
然后后来因为有小偷知道了女居士给这位老和尚供养了非常好的衣服衣物等等，所以他就跟着老和尚，就是跟在他后面想要去打劫。然后后来老和尚就逃到屋子里面去了，就关门了。和老和尚说，我不能开门，我不能开门，你要是要我的衣物的话，我可以你可以从窗里面我可以把这个东西给你。所以那个小偷就一只手伸了进去。 但是老和尚说这样不尊重你，我希望你有2只手进来，2只手伸进来我就可以给你，然后我也是2只手给你，这样是尊重的。但是他后来就拿那个柱子打他的2只手，然后小偷就老和尚就说小偷你跟我说皈依佛，然后他说一句他就打他一下，说一句就打他一下，皈依法打他一下，然后后来小偷就是因为被打得很痛，后来就跑掉了。
And then the thief went away, and he think Buddha was so compassionate. He didn't make 4 lines. If there is a refugee, there is 4 lines, he will get beat 4 times. If he was beat 4 times, then he probably have already died. So he think Buddha is so compassionate, and he just repeating that refuge prayer, and he went away and stay under a bridge.
然后后来那个小偷他离开的时候，他想佛陀真的是很慈悲，皈依的这个偈颂原来只有3句，我就只被没有被打这么多次，要是有4句皈依的话，我就要被打很多次了，所以他觉得佛陀真慈悲啊。然后他口里念诵这个皈依偈的时候，就走到了一个桥上。
When he was under the bridge, at that moment there was a lot of how to say spirit, like inhumans, different beings basically, who was crossing the bridge, and usually they are traveling those bridge, but at that moment they cannot cross the bridge because it's mysterically they are not able to cross the bridge. And then they saw that there was a man under the bridge, and then those ghosts or spirits, they went down to the man, asked, they think the man is so powerful, maybe he know a lot of secret mantras, all those things. Then they asked the man, thief, do you know any different sort of secret mantra? He said, I know nothing, I only accept chant the refuge like prayer, that's all. So and then that moment the goes, even the inhumans, they think of us, what a powerful the taking refuge on the Buddha Dhamma Sangha. So they have the ghosts were convinced of the power of taking refuge, and then actually those ghosts after died, they were reborn in like heavens, and even those the thief was eventually became really devoted to Buddha and even ordained. So what I'm trying to make a point here is that just the thief is actually not properly taking refuge under Buddha Dharma Sangha, but just reciting and taking refuge under Buddha Dharma Sangha. Only that can preventing the powerful negative forces or spirit crossing over in his head on the bridge. So like that can tell us how much benefit can have if we sincerely or wholeheartedly take refuge under Buddha Dharma Sangha and so on and so forth.
后来这一位小偷他走到外面，然后走到一个桥下面，他在桥下面坐着，然后在桥上面呢有一些鬼人或者非人，各种各样的鬼神，他们本来想要过桥的，一般他们那个都可以过那个桥，但是神奇的是他们那一天就没办法过那个桥，所以他们就到那个桥下去看看到底是有谁在那边，是谁的那个力量这么强大呢？这个人是不是有可能懂一些密咒啊什么的，有神奇的力量等等。但是后来他们到下面去见到这一位小偷的时候，小偷说，我真的不懂什么密咒什么的，但是我只知道这3句皈依文。 也就是因为这个3句皈依文，所以这其中的力量使得这些鬼神等等也是被说服了。不仅仅是这样，后来这个这几位鬼神等等，他们去世之后死了之后也是升在天界的。然后这位小偷呢，他后来也成为佛陀的信徒，到最后还出家了呢。所以这表明我们就算不是说真心的去皈依佛法僧，但光是口头上去念诵这个皈依祭文，这个能量也是非常强大的，能够抵挡所有的负能量。那就更不用说我们如果是真心诚意的去皈依佛法僧了。
And then also, the benefit what we can gain the temporarily. For example, like if someone wants to address themselves as a Buddhist, so after you take refuge on the Buddha Dhamma Sangha, you can name the address, actually name changed as a Buddhist. And not only name, but meaning the who have already sincerely taken refuge on the Buddha Dhamma Sangha, they are deserved to respect by even, the gods, Indra gods, or so on and so forth.
当我们说到暂时的利益，就是皈依佛法僧，我们所得到的暂时的利益，不仅仅是我们名字上变了，我们是佛教徒，但是意义上，如果说我们真的真心诚意的皈依佛法僧的话，那我们就会变得是值得敬重的人，也值得神明敬重的人。
And then also taking refuge on the Buddha Dhamma Sangha, Buddha said it's the best protection in general.
同样的，皈依佛法僧，佛陀说这是最好的庇护，最好的保护。
Particularly those Dharma protectors and devas who love the Buddha Dharma, they will spontaneously protect you. No, we no need to ask them to protect us after we already taken refuge under Buddha Dhamma Sangha, because they have already made promise from Buddha. So they will spontaneously protect us day and night.
特别的是，在我们成为佛教徒，在我们皈依佛法僧之后，护法众们他们会自然的保护我们，不用问他们，他们就会保护我们，因为他们已经立下了誓言，他们会日日夜夜的保护我们。
And so because of that, when we wholeheartedly take refuge under Buddha Dhamma Sangha, it will give us peace of the mind in temporarily. And also it will make us to have a confidence that we will never apart from table gems, not for only on this life, but forever in next life and for until enlightenment. So those kind of the benefit we can get. And then what? Okay, you go ahead.
如果我们真心诚意的皈依三宝的话，那暂时的利益不仅仅是我们内心得到安定，我们同样也会有更大的信心，就是我们永遠不會與三寶分離，不僅僅是這一世，生生世世都不會與三寶分離。
So, actually, who have a very strong devotion in Buddha Dharma Sangha, and as we mentioned, how to take refuge, and then not only once, just repeating again and again and practice again and again. I personally witness many of the who have like that. They I can say that they're getting this kind of benefit, even always have a sort of easy life. I mean, peace of mind in temporarily. Everything is okay with them. They will never experience any loneliness, any loss, alienate situations, what we have nowadays for many people. I saw that I witnessed that they really experience it. So we also should try.
对于那些真正对佛法僧有信心的信众们来说，仅仅是口头上的一遍的一遍去念诵或者修这些修皈依的话，以我个人来看，这些信众们他们真的是因为皈依佛法僧，所以有更顺遂的人生，不会感到不会有各种各样的灾难，比如说各种不顺遂的事情发生在他们身上，像心里就觉得孤单啊等等的事情，这些都不会发生在他们身上。
So those what I mentioned before are the temporary benefit of the taking refuge, but we are not only aimed those, but the ultimate benefit is by more important, bigger than that.
我们现在目前说到的都是暂时的利益，但是我们并不是为了这些暂时的利益而去皈依的。那说到究竟的利益，这是比这个更加广大宽广的。
So the ultimate benefit of the taking refuge Buddha is actually we are able to attain Buddhahood.
那么究竟的利益，在我们皈依佛的利益，究竟利益就是我们最终能够成佛。
So like taking refuge on the Buddha is preparing right now we are preparing to obtain the Buddhahood, and then, so it will make us to obtain the Buddhahood or fully awaken.
也就是说，我们现在这是在准备在成佛的道路上，然后我们最后会真正的会觉醒的。
And then also benefit of ultimate benefit of taking refuge Dharma will be that we are able to tune well of the Dharma as Buddha did.
Teach the Dharma 这本。
We are able to tune well of the Dharma, or we can teach Dharma as Buddha does. The ultimate benefit of the taking refuge of Dharma that we will get, that we will be able to teach Dharma as Buddha does.
皈依法的究竟的益处是我们最后是能够教佛法，就像佛陀教佛法一样。
And so right now when we taking refuge under Dharma, it's preparing for that.
也就是说，我们现在皈依法是为了这个做准备的。
And then also taking refuge under Buddha's supreme follower, which is Sangha, Arya beings. The ultimate benefit of taking refuge of the Sangha will be that when we obtain or attain the Buddhahood, when we are fully awakened, we will have those, Arya Sanghas, like followers, Arya Sanghas, like Arhat being Sanghas, and great Bodhisattva beings, which means like Arya Bodhisattva beings. So basically right now we are preparing, making like a dependent condition, the tendil. So we are making the tendil condition, preparing for it. So, and we will get, that is the ultimate benefit for oneself. And for others also actually similar.
当我们皈依僧的时候，也就是皈依圣僧，这代表我们现在皈依圣僧是为了将来当我们真正成佛、真正觉醒的时候，这些圣僧等等这些菩萨们也会成为我们的追随者。也就是说，我们现在是在为这个做准备，因为因缘相互依存这个道理，所以现在就是做准备的工作。那这些就是究竟的利益，皈依究竟的利益。对于自身来说有这些利益，那对于他人来说，这些利益也是不尽相同的。
And so those are, I'm really summarizing, and I'm not trying to not go so detailed to fit our sort of in the time and so on and so forth. And So, but then as a we Buddhist, we believe in Buddha, and also we should believe, because when we look at the Buddha has no reason to lie, and he, whatever he teach. When we look at his biography and logically, we can see that Buddha has no cause and condition to be lied, and then because of that we can trust. And the Buddha himself already mentioned all those benefits that what I'm presenting today here, that we can get taking refuge in the Buddha Dharma Sangha. So that's I'm summarizing the benefit what we can get from taking refuge in the Buddha James. Okay.
今天因为时间的原因，所以我简短的跟大家讲一下，没办法详细的说。但是，我们作为佛教徒，作为佛弟子，我们应该相信佛陀，因为佛陀没有理由骗我们。就连我们自己用逻辑去想的时候，佛陀是没有任何因果，任何因或者任何果，没有任何理由要骗我们的。所以，这些当我们说到皈依的益处等等，这些是佛陀本身也是说过的。
So and Dharma.
Kampala, sorry. Sorry, Kampala. Do you still have certain minutes more? The people are
okay.
extend the teaching for certain minutes. Thank you.
Okay. So and okay, in that case, so then I mentioned that Buddha has no cause and condition to be lied. That is actually Dharma Kete made state in Parmana Vritika. Samanamdil. In the Samanamdil, he said Buddha has no cause and condition to lie. Can you hear me?
Last again. 当我们说到刚才我说到佛陀是没有任何理由，没有任何因缘需要骗我们的。这在以前的印度法称论师在英明当中也说过这样一段话，是说到佛陀是没有任何理由要骗我们的。
And so usually we lied it because defilement, cause of defilement, and ignorance, and so so forth. But when we look at the Buddha's biography or stories, and yes, it really makes sense that we can see that he has everything. I mean, that so it's really I mean that very good reason to explain that said Buddha has no cause and condition to be lie. So that's what I'm trying to say, that we can believe in Buddha's words, and then we can understand what kind of benefit we can get from these kind of things. Otherwise, from our perspective, we even don't know how acupuncture helping solve the pains, We know that we experience the acupuncture helps our release our pains, physical pains. But we don't know how acupuncture release our pains. Until now, nobody knows it. So then we don't need to mention of this link between this just result, which I mentioned that how possible to get from the taking refuge under Buddha Dharma Sangha. This link is much, much subtle than link between the acupuncture treatment and pain, solving the pain, releasing the pain, So that's we need to keep in mind.
对不起刚才我加了一个是刚才法称论师是在适量论里面说到 佛陀是没有任何因缘，没有任何理由来要骗我们的。一般我们骗人都是因为烦恼或者无明等等的原因，所以骗人。但是在我们读佛陀的本生故事、佛陀的传记等等，我们能够知道佛陀真的什么都不缺，他什么都有，所以我们可以相信佛陀他真的是没有理由要骗我们的。同样的，当我们说到皈依的益处等等，要理解这些益处，其实这其中的益处是因果关系是非常细微的，直到现在我们都没办法真正的了解在针灸跟我们人体上的是怎么样去除我们身体上的痛苦啊等等的这些细微的差别。那因为我们到现在没有人能够真正的明白，真正的懂得，那就更不用说当我们说到皈依的益处，这其中的细微的因果因缘等等，所以这是非常值得我们记在心里面的。
But we can experience those benefits what mentioned here. You know, we don't know how it benefit can get. That's what I mean. This different. We needed to know that this different. Those also we don't need to know this so much. I'm usually trying to talk other my friend who have this kind of doubt. You know, we only need to know that Panadol release our pain, headache. We don't need to know how Panadol release our headache in order to solve our headache. You know, that's the others, the people's job, specialist jobs. It's not our jobs. And similarly, this kind of practice, our job to practice to get benefit. But the Buddha's job is to Buddha's specialist on this kind of part, and then you know they already know it is not really you know our job. But anyway, so that is what I just want to share about the benefit of what we can get from the taking refuge.
但是对于皈依的真正的益处，我们是能够亲身感受到的，但是我们不知道这其中的理由到底是什么。虽然不知道，但其实我们也真的不需要知道。我有一些朋友常常会有这个疑问，会觉得这其中到底是什么理由等等，会有这样的疑问。但是其实就像我们吃药一样，像我们吃药的时候，我们并不知道这个药效到底是怎么样使我们的痛苦去除我们的痛苦等等的，这些问题其实是专家的问题，所以我们其实不需要去想这些。然后我们作为修持者，同样的在讲到修持皈依等等，这其中的益处是怎样的等等，这些是属于专家，也就是佛陀的工作。那我们就是受益者，就并不需要太担心这个问题。
Okay, so now I'm going to move the next topic. I don't know how long we have. I forgot to look at the time. So anyway, I want to talk about in brief, what can we get benefit from the reciting this praise 21 praise to the Tara.
那下一个主题我们会讲到念诵圣救度母21种礼赞文的利益到底是什么？
So these 21 praise to Tara are taught by the Buddha Virujana. Buddha Virujana, right? Buddha Virujana? Okay. So how actually Buddha himself, Buddha Shakyamuni himself, formed as a Virujana, manifested as a Virujana, and then praised to the Tara. I will tell you the little bit short story about that.
我们今天所念诵的这个圣救度母21种礼赞经是毗卢遮那佛所开示的。那当时是佛陀找到了毗卢遮那佛，然后 划线成毗卢遮那佛来教导这个开示的。那我会讲到有关的背景故事。
Like Avalokiteshvara, I'm sure all of you know her and heard about the time of her. So, so anyway, Avalokiteshvara, he worked for sentient beings. He or she elaborated so many sentient beings for aeons.
同样的，我想大家都知道观世音菩萨，不管说是男是女，但是我们都听过观世音菩萨的故事等等。那观世音菩萨为了众生解脱了无量的众生。
And then Avalokiteshvara, he liberated so many immeasurable sentient beings. And then he looked back how much he had made difference, the number of the sentient beings. But actually, when look at back, the number of the sentient beings is nothing different. It's almost the same. No matter how many sentient beings he liberated. And then he was so depressed.
观世音菩萨在解脱了许许多多的众生之后，当他回头看他到底这众生的数量还有多少，他发现这个数量完全没有变。观世音菩萨在知道了之后，觉得非常的郁闷。
Sorry. And then obstacles. And then you know, he not only said he even cried, and then when teared on, there was appeared two lotus. One lotus blossomed, and then Tara came out from that, and the Tara said, "Don't worry, I will help you," and to liberate sentient beings continually until we make this samsara is empty. So that's how Tara comes from.
Two lotus.
Yes, two lotus. From two lotus, we usually said two Taras, but anyway, you make brief, and the Tara comes from lotus, from there.
观世音菩萨在知道了之后，哭了。然后后来，出现了两朵莲花。那杜母呢，就是从这两朵莲花出现的。杜母说：“不要担心，我会与你一同，救助众生，直到轮回，灭尽。”
At that moment, Buddha Berujana praised this 21 praise to the Tara. At that moment, first verse is actually appearingly. It's also talking about the story of the how Tara comes, first verses. But I would talk a little more, and you translate first.
也就是在这个时刻的时候，毗卢遮那佛或者我们说大日如来，他赞叹了杜母。那我们说的这个第一句的这个偈颂，就是讲杜母它是怎么来的，怎么出现的。
So, these 21 praises to the Tara with homage have a appearing teaching, hidden teaching, you know, the ultimate teaching. Even 21 verses has actually so many sadhanas to discover and so many things. It's not simple as we see.
講得緊嚟講緊啲數。
So in the 21 praise to the Tara, this its length is the actual text length is only 24 verses, and it is not as simple as we see. It has a obvious teaching, hidden teaching, ultimate teachings.
Marcel.
Do you want to repeat again?
It's okay. Thank you. 我们刚刚念诵的这个圣救度母21种礼赞文，这其中虽然只有24句，但是这其中的意义含义是非常深奥的。这其中有明显的意义，也有秘密的意义，还有究竟的意义。
So this is very powerful praise and teaching. So because of that, that's the one of the reason why so much we can get benefit from just reciting or chanting this 21 praises to the Tara.
这其中的力量是非常强大的，这也就是为什么我们光是念诵这个，也就是能够有非常强大的力量。
And after this Buddha Berujana prays 21 different ways, prays to the Tara, and then he asked the Manjushri to hold the teaching for us, and then also he giving the description of the benefit what we can get from the praise to the Tara, you know.
在这个圣救度母21种礼赞文，这个在佛陀毗卢遮那佛赞叹了这个之后呢，他就是问文殊菩萨能不能持有这个为了众生，持有这个祭文。然后后来呢，文殊菩萨又描述了这其中的利益等等。
So in actually, usually in chanting, also the benefits, the part is already there. So when we look at that, said that the person who are really devoted to and respect to the Tara, who with really passionate, with not like just have to do or not like just forcing us to do or something like that, with willingness, with passionate and diligent if we pray, and the way of if we recited this 21 verses, 21 praise to the Tara, then we will get this benefit which we are talking about.
一般在寄诵的前面或者后面都会有描述这个赞颂或者念诵的益处和利益等等。如果说我们真的能够真心实意的敬重度母，带有热情的，而不是说被迫的，然后非常需要做这件事情，而是非常带有热情、真心诚恳的去做，精勤的去做，去念诵这个礼赞文的话。
And then timing the praise, doing this chanting, in general, we can do anytime for 24 hours, anytime you have a time, we should to do it. But if we want to choose one particular time, then it's better in the nighttime and the morning.
那我们一般说什么时候应该修持这个度母的礼赞文呢？一般来说可以是任何时间，24小时的任何时间。但是如果说一定要选一个时间的话，早晚比较好，早或晚比较好。
And then the way of the we praise, we need to remember the quality of the taras. You know that there's 21 different taras, right? They are all manifest on one tara. So it's just if we just consider talk about the one tara, it's all fine. Tara has many different forms, different according to situation, according to the people who the different audience. So I'm just a reference of one tara. It's also 21 tara. It's nothing different.
在我们念诵这些礼赞文的时候，需要意念度母的功德。当我们说到21度母，这些21度母其实是一位度母的化现，所以度母其实化现成种种不同的化身，根据各种的情况、各种人等等出现的各种化现。所以当我们说到度母21度母或者一位度母，其实都是一样的。
And then you know, then with you know, as I mentioned that in that kind of way to the prayer, just reciting or pray these 21 prayers to the Tara with homage, and then actually it's Buddha Virochana said, Tara will give you protection from all kind of the dangers.
当我们只是光光念诵和赞叹这些礼赞文啊等等的，毗卢遮那佛或大日如来本身有说，度母能够保护我们、庇护我们，在任何灾难的情况下都能够庇护我们。
And not only Tara will give or help you to protection, but also will purify all the negative karmas which will be cause of the suffering, and they were purified.
不仅仅度母能够给予我们庇护，能够帮助我们，能够保护我们，但是度母也能够净除我们各种各样的恶业等等。
And then also, if we practice these 21 homage taras, actually even if we purify the karmas that will make us reborn in lower realm, you know, so because of that, we protecting the tara will protect us to fall into the lower realms as well.
当我们念诵21种礼赞文、度母礼赞文的时候，度母也能够保护我们下一世不掉恶趣。
And then also, not only that, even because of the Grantara, it's the mother of all the 3 times of the Buddha. So because of that, if we praise to Tara, it's equal to praise to all Buddhas.
因为绿度母是3世诸佛的母亲，所以当我们赞叹绿度母的时候，我们也是在同时赞叹3世诸佛。
And then 7 millions of the Buddhas will happily bestow initiation, empowerment, and blessing to us, and eventually can get enlightenment. That's what Buddha Virochana said.
Mm. 講大家嚟啲望着呗。
Yes, on blessing, or initiate, empowerment.
Blessing.
Sorry, did I answer to you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sorry. So, 毗卢遮那佛或者大如来本身又说700万佛。700万佛同时在这个时候也会给予我们加持，也会给我们灌顶。
And then, because of the one Grantara, she has vowed to not only eventually liberate other sentient beings to the from the ocean of the samsara, but also she vowed to protect us from dangers different, and make also she has vowed to help us to achieve whatever we wish for. So because of that, together our devotion and aspiration, and also make give a lot of temporal benefit. Good.
因为绿度母本身的誓言，它不仅仅发誓说会 解脱所有的众生，直到轮回灭尽。不仅仅是这样，他也发誓要保护所有的众生。同时他也发誓能够使所有的众生的愿望都能达成，这些是暂时的利益。
We no need to mention others. In Buddha, Vairochana said that even we got poisons, like natural poison, producing poison, that people make poison, and also some of the natural poison, like snakes or so on and so forth. If we got those venomous snakes or poisoned our body, actually, Buddha Vairochana said, if we strongly believe in Tara and remembering her quality and the praise of these 21s, we can recover from that poison. So then we no need to mention others. That is what he said.
同样的，比如刹那佛或者大如如来，他又说，如果我们真的能够时时的意念度母的功德，赞叹度母的话，如果说我们被毒了，不管说是自然的毒，或者说人工做的毒，像蛇是自然的毒等等的，如果我们真的是真心诚意的意念度母、赞叹度母的话，我们最终真的是会痊愈的。
Okay, so then also for example, like when we reciting 2 times, like night and morning, and 2 times night, 2 times a day, or maybe 3 times a day and 3 times night, or maybe 7 times a night and 7 times a day. So those are giving instruct, and don't need to ask yourself why only 7 times, not 4 times or something like that. As I already mentioned, that is not our job.
像是寄诵里面常常会写到比如说早晚各念1次，或者早晚各念3次，各念7次等等。当我们读到这些的时候，我们真的不需要问自己到底是为什么是这么说呢？就像我之前说过的，这些去想这些问题到底为什么呢？不是我们应该担心的。
So then also temporarily, for example, like people like us, ordinary people who have a very strong worldly mind, we have a lot of wishes, right? We have a lot of different wishes and worldly wishes. For example, like if we want to have a children, and our particular son or daughter, whatever, you also can make a wish and pray to Tara. With praise, chant these 21 praise to Tara. And Buddha Vairochana said, Tara will help you to get it. And also, if you want to have a more property, more money, or more power, even if you want to control the others, or so on and so forth, so you can make wish those with the prayer to Tara. So Tara will be your side.
同样的，毗卢遮那佛也说到，就算是我们这样的凡夫世俗人，有各种各样的心愿，我们心里所想的，比如说像是我们想要小孩，我们想要有儿子或者有女儿，我们如果能够向度母祈请的话，毗卢遮那佛说，我们真的向度母祈请的话，是能够得到的，能够如愿的。同样的，如果我们想要更多的金钱、更多的势力、更多的想要控制别人等等，这一些都是能够达成所愿的。
So that's I think we are much already over time. I'm sure, because my habit and usually don't forget always to time over timing. So anyway, I'm going to conclude here. So those, there's a lot of the stories, which is actually not just made up story, but it's experiential story, how Tara is faster and, vividly helpful than, usually the Buddha has no different. The Bodhisattva are all so compassionate, no different, but it's make different them little bit in comes to the this kind of help, it's because due to we link with the Tara and also Tara's way of the making vow when practice the Buddha Dharma, she has vowed, and so because of that, Tara is the one of the fast, helpful, not only make us enlightened and temporarily, and even make our wish fulfill in worldly things as well. So those all are mentioned in the text. So
我们现在好像已经有点时间过了，时间太长了。那我的习惯常常就是忘了看时间，但是总的概括来说，我们常常会读到很多不同不一样的关于杜母的故事。这些故事都不是假的，他们是真的，而是当我们说到杜母她是如何帮助人，如何真的能够使所有人的心愿如愿等等。一般来说，我们说所有的菩萨都是为了帮助众生，但是因为对于杜母来说，因为杜母在修持佛法的时候，她所立下的誓言，所以杜母她有这样的力量，能够快速的能够帮助我们，使我们不仅仅是世俗上面的各种各样的心愿能够如愿，也是会有各种各样的暂时的利益，是我们能够得到的，通过杜母的誓言。
So I'm so grateful to organizer to make us to have an opportunity to gather together, celebrate this very auspicious day like today, and I thank you. And also, since there are a lot of good cause of condition, we definitely have a lot of merit to accumulate by celebrating Buddha's auspicious day today.
今天有这个机会和大家一起庆祝，在这样殊胜的日子里一起庆祝，我真的非常高兴，然后非常谢谢大家，非常感激大家。那因为今天有这样的因缘，我们也做了有很多的福报和很多的功德。
And then we will dedicate the marriage that all beings, not only human beings, or whoever has mind and emotion, can get those kind of benefit by our marriage, and then flourish the medicine of all the different sufferings, which means Dharma flourished far and long, and then long life. Those Dharma holders in general, and particular our Guru. So thank you, and that's all.
今天我们回向所有的功德，来以帮助回向给所有的有情众生，任何有心识的众生，任何有情绪的众生，希望以此功德。以佛法为要，能够使得所有众生，使得佛法兴盛，源远流长。然后同样，我们也祈愿所有的法主能够长寿健康。
Ankola, thank you so much for joining us today and giving us this precious teaching. 感谢堪仁波切今天的分享。现在有请慧觉法友带领我们一起读诵回向文，希望能将今天的功德回向给所有的上师，祈愿他们长久住世，常转法轮，也祈愿将此次共修的功德回向给一切的众生，愿大家都能心安平安。Please join us in reciting the dedication prayer. May the merits of today's practice be dedicated to all the Buddhist teachers. We pray that they will live long and keep turning the view of Dharma. We also dedicate the merits of this group practice to all sentient beings. May all of you have peace of mind, and may your hearts be at ease.
以此功德正遍知，无有敌障诸为缘，离生老病死波涛，愿众生出轮回海。以此功德正遍知，无有敌障诸为缘，离生老病死波涛，愿众生出轮回海。以此功德正遍知，无有敌障诸为缘，离生老病死波涛，愿众生出轮回海。By this merit, may all beings obtain omniscience. May the enemy wrongdoing be defeated. From the stormy waves of birth, old age, sickness, and death, the ocean of samsara, may all beings be free. By this merit, may all beings obtain omniscience. May the enemy wrongdoing be defeated. From the stormy waves of birth, old age, sickness, and death, the ocean of samsara, may all beings be free. By this merit, may all beings obtain omniscience. May the enemy wrongdoing be defeated. From the stormy waves of birth, old age, sickness, and death, the ocean of samsara, may all beings be free.
好，最后感谢大家参加今天的活动，感谢切因多吉看仁波切和所有护持此次共修的法友。我们也希望感谢真敬爱的法友 Emily Crow 特地为圆满法藏绘制此次海报上的菩提树，也非常感谢法友 Harry、张春静、雪曼及建昭的供养，才能够让我们用如此精美的视频一起共修，感谢他们。We would like to thank everyone for participating in the event today. Thank you, Karen Rinpoche, and all the Dharma friends who made this group practice possible. We also wish to give special thanks to Emily Crow for painting the beautiful Bodhi tree for the poster of this event. Also, we want to thank Harry, Zhang Chunjing, Xue Man, and Jian Zhao for their offering. They allow us to use the beautiful music videos to support the practice today. Thank you and see you next time. 感谢大家，我们下次再见。